What's going on YouTube? It's A-Trot11 back here with another video. Today, I want to talk about one of the most requested features in the history of MLB The Show, Stadium Creator. Not everyone has used this feature since it's only on next-gen consoles, but it has been such a cool addition to this game this year, and will most likely be expanded on next year. They gave us 30 slave slots to work with this year, they threw in some presets at the beginning of the season, and it's been a lot of fun to mess around with here and there. But before we get in depth on this, if you're new here, please hit the like and subscribe buttons for me. It helps me out a lot. Hit that bell icon so you know every time I post one of these videos, and let's get on into it. So what we're looking at right here is one of the stadiums that I built from scratch. This outfield has 3 decks, and I kept the infield shorter because too high up can cause shadows, which I don't really like. I'm hoping for next year we can get time of day element mixed in here so we can have shadows not involved. Night games would be a perfect solution to this, but it hasn't existed yet. But as you saw at the bottom, there are a ton of things you can work with, and even more for offline players, because there are some restrictions for online so games don't get too crazy. We have a randomizer just in case you can't think of anything you want to put to that field. That's a really good change. We can change the textures of the walls. We can have wall presets. We have a ton of props to work with. SDS said they're working hard on this for a while, and it really shows because this is a great feature. One of the best parts of Stadium Creator is the vault. The community's been making some great stadiums, and you can go into the vault and find some parks that you will definitely want to play in. You can search the name of the ballpark or the ID of the player who made it, and it should come up. There are some really creative people in this community, and the vault opened up so many possibilities for people this year. There are so many themes you can choose from, and you can probably spend hours just scrolling through looking at these stadiums if you really wanted to. For those of you who haven't tried out Stadium Creator yet, I opened up a blank stadium to show you some of the basics so you're not out of the loop if you decide to get next gen. So for me personally, once I load in, the first thing I want to do is pick a stadium scenery theme, and for this I went with a snow vibe because I live in western Pennsylvania. It's halfway through November, and it's going to start getting pretty cold around here. Now once you do that, sometimes I try to add in seats with the Stadium Properties tool because building stands sometimes isn't the easiest thing to do. Once you're satisfied with that, choose a wall preset to play online with, and you're good to go. Don't forget to pick a batter's eye that you can see the ball well with. I usually pick this 4x4 pads. It's pretty big. You can see it decently off that blue background. This is very important. Just don't forget. It'll make it easier on you in the games. I added some big snowy hills and rocks in the back of the stadium to give it a crazy winter feel where there's a lot of snow all over the place. And this is just a very basic stadium, but there's so much more to explore in all of this. This is just a very simple one that I can go on all day about, but let's move into the impact that this has for MLB The Show moving forward. So Stadium Creator's had a huge impact on this game this year, and it could get even bigger with a few changes. For one, there needs to be a way to implement it on all platforms, which is probably really difficult to do, and I have no knowledge on how that could happen, but I know a lot of people want that. Next, it would be so sweet to be able to have this feature against my friends in either Diamond Dynasty or in custom leagues. I would love to take my friends to the stadiums that I made and play against them, but it's not really an option yet. However, we have to keep in mind that this is the first year we've had this in the game, so we can expect improvements on this in future games, but this is the first time we've had any kind of Stadium Creator since MVP Baseball 2005, and I think it holds up pretty well. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you've used Stadium Creator, give me your thoughts on it. If you haven't used Stadium Creator, what would be the one thing that you want to do most in it? So that's all for me today. Please hit those like and subscribe buttons on the way out. Hit that bell for me as well. Thanks for watching, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Peace out.